A deserter, terrified of death and desperate to live, was being hunted down by German officers. One of them was standing right above his hiding spot. He had no choice but to accept his fate. Covering his ears, he waited for death to come. Maybe it was divine intervention, but the officer didn't search any further. That narrow escape from death would later mark the beginning of his rise as one of the most infamous executioners in history. World War II was nearing its end. The German army had long lost its confidence. Deserters were multiplying by the day. Harold was one of them. He was being hunted and toyed with by his own officers. They blew horns and fired shots, mocking him as they slowly closed in. Every gunshot felt like another death. He ran for his life, desperately trying to survive. Eventually, he found refuge in a hollow tree trunk, barely managing to cling to life. As the German officers moved on, Harold stumbled upon an abandoned military vehicle by the roadside. Inside, he found not only apples, but also a Luftwaffe captain's uniform. That uniform became his pact with the devil. Putting it on, Harold wiped the mud off his face and began to play the part. Then, out of nowhere, an old soldier walked up behind him. Seeing the uniform, he snapped to attention and saluted. He had been separated from his unit and asked to serve under Harold's command. Eager to earn his trust, the old soldier offered to repair the nearby car. That's when Harold realized the power of the uniform. He could tell the man was also a deserter, but said nothing. Instead, he welcomed him in, looking for food. The two of them soon arrived at a restaurant. As soon as they walked in, they flaunted their identities, but no one paid them any mind. The public had lost faith in the German army. To win their favor, Harold pulled out a notebook and pen, claiming to be a special envoy of the Führer, sent to document civilian war losses for future compensation. The crowd's attitude flipped instantly. The owner even brought out roasted meat to serve them, but the starving old soldier drew suspicion. They didn't look much like any special envoys. The food had barely hit the table. When the old soldier started devouring it without shame, Harold, just as hungry, held himself back. He noticed the owner's watchful eyes. He had to look dignified. Just when he thought they'd finally found a safe place to sleep, the owner dragged in a captured deserter. He wanted to see how Harold would handle it, to test whether he was truly an officer. Faced with the pitiful deserter, Harold didn't hesitate. He picked up a gun and executed him on the spot. And that was the moment a monster was born.